Hey everyone, Case here. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. All I can think about is fudge. Sweet, sweet, wonderful fudge. I can't remember what we were actually doing in the storyline, because last episode was all about filler. Although Bill did join our Circle of Khanna. For the life of me, I can't remember why we are now preparing to head to the Forbidden Forest. It's probably something we were doing the entire time, but the filler thing, it just completely sidetracked me. And I do know we got a new student as well. It'll come back to me. Oh, now I remember. We're heading back to the scene of the crime. That's what it is. Where, sadly, we all know by now what happened.
Uh-huh.
Brilliant work, everyone. Keep practicing. You've assembled quite the army here, Casey. Yes, they've been working hard to develop skills and knowledge to strengthen the Circle of Khanna. I'm leading a group that's studying curses and dark artifacts. My group is focused on dueling skills. The twins are with the group working on disguises and concealment charms. And Charlie's group is training marine creatures to combat the Grindy Lodes in the Black Lake. So, you're certain the final curse vault is in the Black Lake? Not certain, but Badia and Talbot are mapping the lakeshore area, so we're ready for anything. And do you feel ready for when we go to investigate the scene of Rowan's murder later? Completely? Not exactly. I'm against it. I understand that going back to an area that was very traumatizing is very, very difficult. But if we're going to stop Rakepick, we have to try to get over what's going on. Not exactly. How do I prepare to go back to a spot where I watch my best friend die? Rely on me. I'll get you through it. I believe the key to finding Rakepick could be at the crime scene. I think it's completely mad that we're going back there. Are you scared, Marula? You can't ask me that. You used to be a walking advertisement for fear. The last curse vault changed me. Not even Rowan's death can change me back. You never did tell me exactly what led you three to the forest grove that night. We'll tell you everything. I never told him that? So Unstrand figuring a black quill message from R to your brother is what set things into motion. Yes, though we still don't know why R wanted my brother to go to the forest grove that night. Whatever the reason, he never showed up. For all we know, Jacob could even be working with R. My brother would never do that. Perhaps my brother would work with R. That's definitely something that would be thrown around, which means it would make it way too obvious. So I'm going to say yes. It is possible my brother could be working with R. I want to believe I know him well, but people change. Sometimes change is for the better, sometimes it isn't. I can't know for sure. My brother did save me from the White Robe assassination from R. Mad Eye Moody told me so. Perhaps your brother saved you because he wants to get rid of you himself. That's grim, Marilla. We can't rule anything out. All we know for sure is that Rowan followed us into the forest to look out for me. And that's the last thing Rowan ever got to do. I know this is difficult, but going over facts now will help us in the forest grove later. And what are we going to do until it's time for us to investigate? Try to go about your normal lives. Go to class. Spend time with your friends. Our friends are here trained to avenge a murder, Bill. And you're asking us to be normal. There's one student here who's been untouched by all that's happened. Perhaps I'll feel closer to normal if I find Alonza Alves. Oh goody, the student who doesn't really think before she talks. But it is true. She has no ties to any of this that we know of anyway. Does that mean we're gonna do a friendship with her? Hola, my friend. Welcome to lunch. You make lunch sound like a party, Alonza. Anything can be a party if you find something to celebrate about. Alonza even made her volunteering to clean Kettleburns' fire crab cages feel like a party. Usually all I get out of cleaning fire cages is Sin's eyebrows. Sorry I missed the fun, so you become fast friends. Sim, we've so much in common. Creatures love us. Creatures love you, Alonza. It's taken us years to get the creatures to trust us. It took you 11 minutes. I timed it on the clock in my head. And once new with you, KC, how goes things with your Circle of Khanna? I'd like to talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Well, I don't really want to talk about it. So let's not. I'd prefer not to talk about it right now. Because it's a secret? Don't worry, Casey. I don't want to join the Circle of Khanna, or how else could I be your escape from it? An escape is just what I needed today, Alonza. It's been so long since I've had an ordinary school day. Now let me tell you about my school. Ordinary at Castle Abraxo is extraordinary. But isn't this your school now? Stop living in the past. Castle Abraxo does sound magical. I can see why adjusting to Hogwarts would be difficult for you right now. You and your friends are making it easier, Casey. It's not Hogwarts' fault it's less colorful. It's not in the middle of South America's magical flora and fauna. But I do love the food here. I need to start eating more of whatever you've been eating. Perhaps we all do. Thank you for brightening my day, Alonza. Mine too. Just the boost I needed before a divination class. I'm only taking the elective because my mom the seer wants me to. And I'm only taking the class because KC is taking it. I didn't know that, Barnaby. Alonza may brighten things everywhere she goes, but you kind of do that too. I have to agree, my friend. Thank you. Things have been so sad and serious. I haven't felt particularly brightening lately. Now lean on me to help light the way. Wish I could help, but I've been told I'm a bit of a dim. Whoever said that should be told they're a bit rude. Watch you all. I spent my lunch helping Hagrid look for Fang, and now it's time for divination. Perhaps when you go to your class, the professor will see a giant sandwich in your future? Trelawney? Not unless it's on a plate in front of her. Those are pretty big sandwiches. It's nice that everybody's getting along and just forgetting about things, I guess, for a little bit. Now this feels more like a normal school day. Let's see what Professor Trelawney has planned for us today. Do I have to wait? Of course I have to wait. It's kind of funny, huh? Everybody's talking about how they have to get to divination class, and of course we have to wait. Good day, my children. Now who among you can guess which of our lessons we'll be reviewing today? You there, what is your prediction? Cartomancy, Tissomancy, crystal gazing. I only know what the last one is, so we'll go with crystal gazing. Because there's a big crystal too. Will we be reviewing crystal gazing, Professor Trelawney? It is as I suspected. You are possessed of the inner eye.
Ha!
And you are possessed of actual eyes. There's a crystal orb on every table. I know. I was hoping it wasn't a trick question. Okay. you will recall that the orb is among a series most powerful tools. Seek a partner, relax your conscious minds. And perhaps the orb will reveal to you a glimpse into what is about to come. That is a lot of orbs. I'd like to partner with you, Casey. Brilliant. Let's see what the orb has to show us. Perhaps I'll get a glimpse into what will happen tonight in the Forbidden Forest. Why would you go into the Forbidden Forest tonight? Is there a reason I shouldn't? Let's talk about it as we look into the orb. Trelawney's watching, and probably heard us. I see nothing in this crystal orb. I suppose no news is good news. I suppose you've yet to get a positive prophecy in divination class. The centaurs haven't yet told me what Trelawney's prophecy about the murky water and endings could mean. Though Rowan's death was an ending. Must you go tonight to investigate the forest grove? I suppose I should be having second thoughts, now that you've told me it will be a full moon. But Bill Marula, Ben, and I have agreed to it. Every day we wait is another day Rakepick is out there. Just take care of yourself. It will be especially dangerous. You take care of yourself too, Tiara. And if you could please not tell anyone about our plan to the forest grove tonight. We keep each other's secrets, Casey. It's good that we can do that for each other. My children, your attention, please. I've just received some dreadful news. Received it through your sight, or actually received it? Professor Dumbledore has reported that 2 more students have been petrified from the statue curse. If you have the ability or even an inclination to help, volunteers are requested. Let's go to the hospital ring. That can't be good. Yeah, you know what? It's not serious. We can wait. Ridiculous, I tell you. Absolutely ridiculous. Could you come to volunteer now? I'm waiting for you. Well, I was waiting before. I hope it's not anybody I know. Cedric, we heard the news about more petrified students. How are you? Not petrified, so better off than some of the others here. It had almost been starting to feel like a normal day at school. I'll go and check with Snape to see how a healer can help. Were you already volunteering when the petrified students were brought in, Cedric? Yes, the statue curse is dreadful. And then there's Beatrice. Beatrice Hayward is petrified? No, but she was here earlier. She's not alright, Casey. Let's tend to the cursed student while you tell me all about it. Beatrice has been very, you know, up and down, like everybody. Cedric, thank you for trusting me with your concerns about Beatrice. I had hoped she'd be doing better since she and Penny reconciled. Well, knowing that Beatrice fell victim to the portrait curse last year explains a lot. Her fascination with the curse, her distracted behavior. But you know the Hayward sisters better than I do. Do you think we should be worrying about Beatrice? Yes, her behavior is troubling. No, her behavior is understandable. It could be a phase. It could just be she doesn't really know how to handle things because she's a lot younger. I don't think it's really troubling. It's understandable. Gotta be a phase. No, Beatrice's behavior is understandable, given all she's been going through at Hogwarts. The statue curse has everyone quite shaken up. Perhaps I've overreacted. It only makes me more certain we have to find the last cursed vault before R and Rakepick. No one will feel entirely safe until then. Mr. Diggory, we have a sniveling second year who insists she's suffering from the curse of the bogies. Fetch some mandrake root from my classroom. I'll need to brew some more pepper up potion. Yes, Professor Snape. And you, Casey, would you say you are volunteering or loitering? I was just leaving. I'm meeting Marilla and Ben to, go somewhere. Riveting. I sure settled his hash. I heard what you said to Snape. Is it time for you to go into the Forbidden Forest? Shh, not so loud. It will be soon. Please be careful. With this latest outbreak of the curse and full moon tonight, who knows what could happen? I'm about to find out. In the next video. Oh wait, there's still one more left. I have to admit that I didn't think that we would be going to the Forbidden Forest in this chapter. Usually they like to delay that to like the next chapter, which is interesting now because this is the last part of this chapter. Does that mean something's going to happen? Also, this is obviously broken. Remember, it is a full moon. So is it stirring up any memories, Marilla? I'm looking at you on this one. You look pretty upset. So this is the place where it happened? The place where Rick killed Rowan? Yes, you can just say it. Built up, Marilla. There's no one out here but us nutters. Why should I be quiet? Share that it is a full moon. Keep it to yourself. I'm sharing this. It's a full moon tonight. Have you gotten superstitious on me, Casey? The moonlight could make it easier to search for clues. I just thought all of you might need a moment first, after all that has happened here. I don't feel anything back here. I feel nothing.
Huh?
Is that odd? To not feel anything at all? You're odd, Copper, so it makes sense to me. I feel rage. I rake pick, and R, and Aunt Bill are dragging us out here to investigate a forest. What about you, Casey? What are you feeling? Nothing? Lots of things ready to search. Unfortunately, my attributes are quite low. But I am ready to search. Why would we come out here and do nothing? I feel ready to search. It's what we came here to do. Fine, let's just get this investigation over with. So, where do we start? Let's put out along the perimeter. We're looking for anything Rapick might have left behind that could put us back on a trail. Or any clue related to R. Someone from the Cabal may have come here after you left. Perhaps my brother had the same thought. We could find something that leads us to him. I don't like the— Oh, I was gonna say I don't like this. I'm finding nothing but dirt and leaves and forest things and— Oh no. No, not Marilla. The werewolf. Werewolf.
Whoa!
Stand back. What should we do? I'm ready. I've got this. Do I? I hope so. Remember a second ago I was talking about my attributes? I'm still in the clear, but barely. Alright, Mr. Werewolf. Come at me. Attributes, smattributes. Rats. You can see that I am spamming one option. It's not working. His seems to be working fine. Or her. It's gotta work eventually. There we go. Doesn't matter what happens. I totally got this. I should have healed just to rub it in his face. Or her face. Brilliant, Casey. Well done. It's only stun. We don't have much time. We have no time. Get back. Hey, that's awesome. What was that? Come on, let's get out of here before they come back. It looked at you, Casey. That wolf looked right at you. Bill's right. We should go. Let's go now. I knew we shouldn't have come here. It's a centaur. We haven't seen this guy in ages. Torvis? I can't take any more surprises. I have a message for you, Casey, from Ferenz. Ferenz has insight into the prophecy you brought to the centaurs. Prophecy? It's like Casey leads a double life. It's maddening. Torvis, what does Ferenz think Trelawney's prophecy means? Ferenz will reveal his findings once you've studied the constellation Cetus. Only then can you return to the Centaur camp. We're fighting werewolves out here, and the Centaur wants you to go stargazing? What do you think all this means, Casey? It means it's time for a visit to the astronomy tower. I really didn't know what to expect because you were going to this Forbidden Forest on the last part of this. It's not too surprising to know that we saw werewolves, although Torvis coming back is pretty shocking. I know they hinted about this maybe earlier on in this chapter, but again, we haven't seen that guy for a long time. Looks like we got another path we gotta carve. We're gonna be going to the astronomy tower. I guess we're still training as well with the Circle of Khanna, and everything's slowly coming full circle. You see what I did there? In Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you very so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.